back to UMass Sports Weekly. We're here to talk about men's lacrosse. I'm here with Liam Byrne and Joey Saade. They're our lacrosse experts. So we had a tough start to the season. That was in the game against Army. Just a tough game. Obviously a nationally ranked team. And now we got another nationally ranked team, and that's number 6, UNC. So Liam, tell us what happened in that game.
Chris, this game was even worse.
Oh,
it was even worse. Terrible loss. 20-8. The Tar Heels took over us. I actually know a kid who's on the Tar Heels team, and he was an All-American in high school, and he scored 3 goals in this game. And it was
of course he did.
Yeah, of course he did, right? I mean, you had to add up to 20 somehow, right? Yeah. So, I mean, UMass, they scored 2 goals in each period, I mean, which does add up to 8. So, you know, it was, you try and hopefully find some life into this team, and, you know, starting off the season with 2 nationally ranked teams, you know, going up against them, and it's tough. So hopefully the rest of the season will be better for the Minutemen.
And you talk about trying to find a little life in this UMass team. One of the guys, and that's Nick Mariano, he's been one of the lead attackers for UMass. So, Liam, I'm going to throw this to you.
Yeah.
How do you impact this game against UNC?
He's really the only one scoring, Chris, especially since the Army game. He scored 3, and in this game he scored 3 as well. And he's just trying to keep his team alive. You know, even though they played number 6 in the country, UNC, and number 12 in the country, Army, he's trying to boost his team up and be like, hey guys, you know, I'm scoring, you guys scored too. So it's only the 2nd game of the season. There's really nothing to worry about right now. If we see the team, you know, going 0-4, 0-5, then we can worry a little bit.
Well, what we saw with the UMass basketball team is they really struggled during their non-conference schedule. When they get into the conference, look at them now, 5 games in a row, looking for more. So hopefully we see that with this team as well. But going forward, now we have a game against Harvard coming up, Joe. So what can you expect from the lacrosse team in that game?
Well, when you look at Harvard, they haven't played a game yet. This will be Harvard's first game. If you want to look a little bit recent history, the 2 teams played last year in both home opener here at UMass, which they won 8-4 against Harvard. And that's about all we know about Harvard so far. They haven't played a game. They have Will Walker, who's their junior attack. He's their best player. He's their leading scorer. He's coming back. So obviously you have to stop him. And defensively, clearly UMass hasn't had any answer for anybody. They've allowed 32 goals in 2 games. 16 goals a game is pretty bad. Zach Oliveri, he's a goalie. I wouldn't put it all on him. I think the defense as a whole hasn't played as well. I mean, you can easily look at the goalie and point at him for allowing 32 goals, but it's not just about him. The offense hasn't had the ball at all. They've been losing faceoffs. The last game against UNC, 13 out of 32 faceoffs, they only won 13. And you have to win the faceoffs to win possessions to get shots. They've been outshot in both games. They have to find more offense than Nick Mariano, like you said, and just offensively they have to find a way. They got to find a way to put the ball in the net, and that's all it is. It's that simple. It really is. Right now, when you're 0-2, it's that simple.
Well, maybe you can look at the cold weather as maybe one excuse.
UNC was nice. They played North Carolina at 50-degree weather. Myrtle Beach is nice.
No, of course. So it's just the fact that they're playing against these tough opponents at the beginning of the year. I mean, UNC and Army are 2 of the top lacrosse teams in the nation. So hopefully playing against teams like this, you really can really hone in on your skills. And when you get to the conference opponents, maybe it'll be a little easier for them going forward. So we look for them to really step it up against Harvard next week. All right, thanks, guys. Well, that'll do it for us here at UMass Sports Weekly. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. We're your first source for UMass Sports. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and all of our pages. Tune in to Channel 19 next week. Same time, same place. Enjoy the rest of the night, UMass.